Welcome to my books and storytime by mybooksummary.com. Managing Oneself by Peter Drucker. A deep dive into personal and professional growth. In a world of constant change, where careers are no longer linear and professional success depends on adaptability, Peter Drucker's Managing Oneself serves as a guiding beacon. Unlike traditional career advice that focuses on climbing corporate ladders, this book emphasizes self-awareness, personal responsibility, and strategic decision-making. Drucker, often referred to as the father of modern management, presents a concise yet powerful framework for individuals to navigate their own careers and lives. His central thesis is simple yet profound. If you want to be effective in today's world, you need to understand yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and how you work best. Managing oneself is not just about career advancement. It's about leading a life of impact and fulfillment by making informed choices about where to invest your time and energy. Knowing your strengths, the foundation of success. One of Drucker's core ideas is that people achieve true excellence by focusing on their strengths rather than trying to fix their weaknesses. He argues that most people are unaware of what they are truly good at and often base their career decisions on assumptions rather than evidence. To counter this, Drucker introduces the concept of feedback analysis. He suggests that whenever you make a key decision or take an important action, write down your expectations for the outcome. After a set period, perhaps 6 months or a year, compare your expectations with actual results. Over time, this method reveals patterns in your strengths and weaknesses, allowing you to make more informed decisions about where to focus your efforts. By continuously refining this understanding, individuals can position themselves in roles that maximize their strengths. Drucker emphasizes that great achievers, whether in business, sports, or the arts, do not waste time trying to be mediocre at what they are weak in. Instead, they hone what they do best and outsource or delegate what they don't. How do you work? Understanding your productivity patterns. Beyond knowing what you are good at, Drucker insists that individuals must understand how they work best. Everyone has a different working style, and failure to recognize this can lead to frustration and inefficiency. Drucker highlights key differences in work preferences. Some people process information best through reading, while others absorb more through conversation. Knowing your preference allows you to choose learning and communication methods that suit you. Some people learn by writing, others by talking, and some through hands-on experience. Understanding your learning style ensures that you acquire knowledge effectively. Some thrive under strict schedules and clear guidelines, while others excel in flexible, open-ended situations. Some people are at their best when they have the final say, while others are more effective when offering guidance without being directly responsible for decisions. By identifying and embracing these traits, individuals can shape their careers in a way that aligns with their natural working habits, leading to greater efficiency and satisfaction. What are your values? Aligning work with meaning. Drucker argues that aligning your work with your core values is essential for long-term success and fulfillment. People who take jobs or start businesses that contradict their values often find themselves dissatisfied, no matter how financially successful they become. To determine your values, Drucker suggests asking yourself what kind of work is meaningful to you, what kind of organization or environment aligns with your personal ethics, and whether you prioritize competition, collaboration, or contribution. For example, someone who values innovation might thrive in a startup but feel stifled in a bureaucratic corporate setting. Likewise, a person who values work-life balance may not enjoy a high-pressure, round-the-clock career, no matter how prestigious it is. Drucker also warns against working in environments that conflict with your values, as it often leads to frustration and burnout. He cites historical examples of leaders who failed not due to incompetence but because they worked in environments that clashed with their core beliefs. Where do you belong? Finding the right fit. One of the most empowering ideas in managing oneself is the notion that individuals are responsible for placing themselves where they can make the most impact. Drucker dismisses the idea that companies or institutions should dictate career paths. Instead, he urges individuals to proactively seek roles that fit their strengths, working styles, and values. This means being open to change. The career paths of previous generations, working in the same company for 40 years, are becoming obsolete. Drucker emphasizes that people must constantly assess whether their current roles are the best places for them to contribute effectively. A critical takeaway here is the idea that success is not just about climbing the ladder but ensuring you're climbing the right ladder. If your strengths are not being utilized, or if you're in a misaligned environment, moving laterally or even starting fresh in a new industry might be the best decision. What should you contribute? Defining your impact. Drucker believes that effectiveness comes from contribution. Rather than just thinking about personal achievement, he encourages individuals to ask, what results should I deliver? This means setting performance goals and defining what success looks like in a given role. By being outcome-focused rather than task-focused, professionals can measure their effectiveness in tangible ways. For example, a manager might define success as improving team performance by a measurable percentage, while a writer might set a goal of publishing a certain number of articles or books per year. The key is to focus on what creates real impact rather than just being busy. The second half of your career, preparing for longevity. Drucker acknowledges that careers today last longer than ever before, and many professionals will have multiple careers in a lifetime. He encourages people to think about their second career early on. Whether it's transitioning into a new field, starting a business, or engaging in meaningful volunteer work. Many successful professionals, he notes, find deeper fulfillment in their later years by shifting from traditional careers into roles where they can mentor others, contribute to society, or explore passions they previously set aside. Final thoughts: the power of self-management. At its core, managing oneself is a manifesto for personal accountability. Drucker places the responsibility for career success squarely on the individual, arguing that no one else, neither employers nor mentors, can manage your career for you. His timeless principles encourage us to know our strengths and build upon them, understand how we work best, align our careers with our values, choose environments where we can thrive, and focus on making a meaningful contribution. By following Drucker's insights, anyone can design a fulfilling and impactful career, navigating change with confidence and clarity. The book is a must-read for anyone who wants to take control of their professional and personal growth, offering a blueprint for lifelong success. In a world that demands adaptability, Drucker's wisdom remains more relevant than ever. The only real job security, he suggests, comes from knowing yourself and making strategic choices that leverage your unique strengths and passions. And that is the essence of managing oneself. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.